Hey you beautiful buccaneers, Falcore here. So the masked stranger at the unmarked island at I-13 recently popped up with no precursor storyline apart from a big old hole in the ground, which she certainly is responsible for. She also brought back an old villain from the Devil's Roar who betrayed and killed most of his crew after being consumed by greed, partly due to his ex-employee, the Gold Hoarder. So who is this masked stranger? And why did she bring back Stitcher Jim? The masked stranger is a mysterious entity. I say entity as we do not know what lies beneath her robes. She obviously has taken a lot of time to cover up every ounce of flesh to ensure we cannot see what lies beneath. Is this because of a horror that lies below, or because she wants to remain anonymous? There are at present two suspects for who this person could be. Suspect number 1, Aramanta. A sea dog who was angry with the way the sea dogs were running things. In fact, her rage can be seen in a hidden dwelling above the tavern where she has thrown daggers at the pictures of her comrades. The sea dogs did not trust this lady's way of thinking. She wanted the sea dogs to be all about winning and leaving the losers behind, whereas the sea dogs are all about fair competition. They banished her to greet passing travelers outside the Sea Dogs Tavern, but in the most recent update, she is now missing. Lesedi proclaims she did not turn up for duty. The second suspect is a lady born from a tale of old. During the update Curse Sales, there once lived a blacksmith by the name of Wanda, who had visions of becoming the best blacksmith in these lands. She wanted to produce the best weapons and craft the finest armor so she could monopolize the market. In her venture, she found the remains of Flameheart's ship, the Burning Blade, and using its scattered remains, she discovered that its fragments held with them a curse that could be grafted onto other objects. She used this to create the Curse Cannibals alongside her partner Salty. However, this curse also affected herself, and she slowly became a skeleton over time, and her partner for some odd reason became a skeletal bird. That part was never really explained, but let's just roll with it. Wanda became the Warsmith, a skeleton lord birthed from the flames of Flameheart's ship. With her newfound powers, she created the skeletal fleets that we see to this day, roaming around the seas. During the Curse Sales campaign, she was the final encounter and manned her very own vessel. But although we sank her ship, some NPCs think she did not perish. I mean, if you haven't got lungs, you can't drown, right? Both of these suspects have a possible chance at being the masked stranger, but one thing is for sure, whoever is behind the mask certainly has the power to command the skeletal armies to do her bidding. The structure erected at I-13 near the hole flies the colours of the skeletal armies. These purple rags are always seen near areas where skeletons have made a home. Plus, the masked stranger likes to draw, and alongside a whole load of suspicious drawings which I will go into in another video, one of the drawings shows Wanda's alchemy lab, which can be found at Wanderer's Refuge. This is the place where she escaped to when turning into a skeleton lord to produce her cursed cannibals and raise her army. During the Tall Tale adventure, The Wild Rose, and Fate of the Morning Star, we learn that skeletons in fact have the power to manipulate a person's soul, tear the soul from their body, and in some cases imbue an object with it. The two half pendants found in the Wild Rose tale held the souls of the lovers, which were eventually freed. Could it be in the final moments of Warsmith's demise during her battle, she imbued her soul to a mask which was then locked in the chest along with her remains by her skeletal minions, and stashed for safekeeping, until someone came along and found it? Could the masked stranger in fact be Aramanta, but possessed by the soul of the Warsmith? It would certainly explain the red and gold trimmed clothes found at the discarded Reaper's chest, and the fact that the masked stranger cannot talk and instead communicates just with drawings. But why did this masked stranger bring back Stitcher Jim? What possible use would she have for him? It's no secret that since the anniversary update, Rare have been hinting at a possible sighting of Flameheart in updates to come. In fact, the Warsmith herself became a lieutenant of Flameheart's army, and we know from the developers that Flameheart is resting. Maybe this is the cure to the skeleton curse that Briggsy was talking about, imbuing an object with a soul and possessing them to live as flesh and blood. Whoever this masked stranger is, she is looking for a way to bring back Flameheart, or at the very least, looking for his resting place. But what if her plan isn't to wake him, but instead find a vessel to awaken his soul in the body of somebody else? Or it could be neither of those people and Rare are just trolling us. I mean, it's possible. That's it for today, folks. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, then please hit that like button. And if you really like the video, please hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell so you're always notified when I upload. And if you're looking for ways to support me, please head over to my Patreon page where I offer tiers that give you perks for your support. Link is in the pinned comments below. Until next time, take care of yourself and happy sailing. Bye bye.